In today's episode of Catechism for Kids, we're going to hear a Bible story about Jesus healing a man with a withered hand. Once upon a time, Jesus went to a synagogue to teach. Synagogue is a place where Jewish people gather to pray and listen to the law of God. Jesus was teaching the people there, and he saw a man with a withered hand. A withered hand is a hand that has no strength because it doesn't have the normal use of its muscles. So the bones in the fingers become bent and twisted and shriveled up like raisins. This man had had a withered hand since birth, and he wanted Jesus to heal him. Now, Jesus knew what the man was thinking, and he wanted to heal him very much. But here's the problem. It was the Sabbath day, and some people were watching Jesus closely. They were called the Pharisees, and they were looking for any reason to accuse Jesus of breaking the law. You see, the Jewish people had certain rules called the Sabbath laws. These laws said that on the Sabbath day, which was a holy day, you could not do anything extraordinary or spectacular. This was the day to rest and relax and be holy. So the Pharisees were waiting to see if Jesus would heal the man with a withered hand. If he did, they would say he broke the Sabbath laws. Then they could accuse him of breaking God's law and say that he was not really a good teacher. So let's think about this. Should Jesus heal the man? Yes, of course he should. But remember, the Pharisees were watching to see if he would break the Sabbath laws. Was Jesus supposed to do what the Pharisees wanted so he wouldn't get in trouble? No, of course not. Jesus knew that he didn't have to follow their rules to look good. He was perfect already. And he knew that the most important thing was to help the man with the withered hand. He said to the man with the withered hand, "Come here." Then he said to the onlookers, "Is it lawful to do good or to do evil on the Sabbath, to save life or to kill?" Looking at them with anger, he was saddened at the hardness of their hearts, and he said to the man, "Stretch out your hand." He stretched it out, and his hand was restored. Then the Pharisees went out and immediately began to plot with the Herodians how they might put him to death. They couldn't believe that Jesus would heal a man on the Sabbath. But Jesus didn't do it to look good. He did it because he loved the man. In fact, he loves us and wants us to love others too. We can show our love for God and for others by helping them. Helping others is the most important thing. It's more important than rules. You know, sometimes the rules tell us how to act and what to do, but they're not as important as God's love. So my little friend, when you see someone who needs your help, don't just stand by and watch. Offer your hand to help them. Don't be afraid to do good. Remember, Jesus is with you. That's all for now. We'll see you next time on Catechism for Kids. And if you enjoyed this video, please help to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so that you won't miss out other interesting videos. Bye for now.